Alright, so today it is really dark outside because it is nighttime. I want to talk about a couple of things that I learned, or rather that I was reminded of today. Had a very blessed day today, and I'm very grateful. The first thing was I had a conversation with an amazing yoga teacher, and she talked about how spiritual people tend to try to impose some kind of like holy spiritual image on themselves, like, oh, I am so holy, I am the Buddha. And I realized again that that's what I do. That's me. I pretend like I am some holy being or whatever, and I don't know, it's just floating above the clouds. And what happens is you lose yourself, because we're all human after all. And I just want to generalize this to a lot of areas in life. Like, a lot of people go around wanting to fit into some kind of image, like, I'm a hipster, I am a vegan, even. I am this, I am that, I am a Buddhist, I am a Christian. And what this does essentially is that it limits you, because you have framed yourself within a certain, a box. You put yourself in a box, and that box wasn't created by you. What it means to be vegan, to have a plant-based diet, and to only eat this and not that, anything to do with animals, was not invented by you. That's something other people came up with. And still, of course, you can choose to do that, and I admire that a lot. But the point is that it's important to remember that we're all individuals, and we all have individual needs. So even more important than being a vegan is perhaps to check so that you get your needs met, and so you don't get any deficiencies or anything. And the same thing with if you're a spiritual practitioner, that maybe you don't need to be completely mindful all the time. Maybe you don't need to be in perpetual bliss and happy all the time. I mean, I know I'm not. Maybe you don't need that. Maybe what you need is just to be kind to yourself and accept yourself for who you are. I'm gonna stay still for a while so you can see me and so I can breathe. All right. So that's essentially it. There were a couple of other things. And the second thing, I suppose, which is related to this, is to be proud of who you are. And what I mean is that I noticed that when I was talking about what I was doing, which is this apprenticeship for something called Breath of Love, which is very esoteric for the people in my circle of influence. It's something esoteric, which means it's something very different, specific, extraordinary, not ordinary. And it is, of course, breathing techniques, really, because it's so obvious. People don't really do much, think much about it in our society. And so when I talked about it, I was kind of shy about it. I was kind of like, yeah, I do this apprenticeship thing. It's called Breath of Love. And that made me realize that I should be proud of the choice that I made, because it feels right for me. If it feels right for me, that's all there is to it. And I should pride myself in that. And this is the crux of it. I don't know if you can say that, but this is the gist of it. That's the word. This is the gist of it. Is that whatever you choose, if you ever choose something, like choose to do an apprenticeship or choose a certain job, then you chose it, right? You have the option to quit. You have the option to do whatever the heck you want with your life. Sure, there are circumstances, but most of the time we choose where we are, who we are, what we do. And basically my point is that if you choose to do something, you do it 100% and you don't hold anything back. You don't hold anything back. Why? Because you could be doing anything at this moment, but right now you are doing exactly what you are doing. And what's the point of doing something? What's the point of choosing to do something if you only do it half-assed, like 50%? Which is why I urge everyone, including myself, because I forget this all the time, that whatever I do, I want to do it 100%. I don't want to be half a being. I don't want to be someone who half-asses their way through life and blames things on their circumstances. I want to be someone who expresses, who radiates, who leads, someone who has new ideas, and someone who can make this world a better place. And in order to do that, I need to be someone that speaks up for my truth and who I am. So yeah, that's my rant. Okay, thank you for listening to this, and I will see you later. Bye bye. I love you.